Welcome to this introduction lesson to the Su-27 Flanker. This aircraft is used as one of the most beautiful and dangerous fighters in the world. The Su-27 is an all-weather day and night air superiority fighter. The aircraft is powered by two ILS-31F turbofan afterburning engines, each producing up to 12,500 kilograms of thrust. Su-27 can reach speeds up to Mach 2.35 and has a maximum ceiling of 18,500 meters. You can take control or exit the lesson by pressing escape. In this lesson, we'll review the heads-up display HUD, front instrument panel, and procedures for navigation and instrumented flight rules landings. Let's begin with the HUD indications. The center of the HUD is used to display the position of the aircraft in space. This information is repeated on the attitude direction indicator, ADI, also known as the artificial horizon, on the front dash. When rolling and pitching the aircraft symbol on the HUD indicates the roll and pitch angles. This allows you to maintain orientation even in zero visibility conditions outside the cockpit. Below the artificial horizon line of the HUD, we see tick marks used to indicate angle of bank. The large tick marks indicate 15, 30, and 60 degrees. When rolling the aircraft symbol will roll to indicate bank angle. The horizon line across the center of the HUD represents the horizon. The number to the right of the artificial horizon line indicates the pitch angle. In the upper left corner of the HUD is the airspeed indicator that shows the indicated airspeed in kilometers per hour. To the right of the airspeed indicator is the heading scale. The scale is marked from 0 to 360 degrees. The caret indicates your current heading. In the upper right corner of the HUD is the altitude indicator that shows current altitude in meters. The HUD mode is indicated in the lower left corner. The director circle in the HUD indicates what direction you must fly to stay on the route course line. Director control modes of the Su-27 allow you to perform course corrections when flying between waypoints. Simply follow the director circle and keep it centered in the HUD. Doing so will keep you on the planned route and altitude. Let's now take a look at the instrument panel. There are 5 primary flight instruments. The first one is the attitude direction indicator, ADI, or artificial horizon. This instrument indicates pitch and bank angles. Because it's identical to the ADI used on the Su-25 and MiG-29, we will not go over it in detail here. Next is a horizontal situation indicator, HSI. This indicator is very similar to the HSI on the Su-25. 2 arrows are visible over the compass rose. The yellow arrow points directly to the steer point, and the white double arrow indicates the assigned course to the steer point. The range to steer point is displayed in kilometers in the upper left corner. In the upper right corner is the assigned steer point course. If you're heading directly to the steer point along the assigned course, the 2 arrows will align and be pointed up. The 2 white bars in the center of the indicator are used to line up ILS approaches. The next instrument is the airspeed indicator. It's marked from 100 to 1600 kilometers per hour. The Mach readout is in the center of the display. Below the airspeed indicator is the barometric altimeter. This indicates the altitude above sea level and includes two scales, hundreds and thousands of meters. The final of the primary instruments is the combined vertical velocity and turn slip indicator. Again, the Su-25 and MiG-29 use the same instrument, so we will not review it again here. In the upper left corner of the instrument panel is the angle of attack indicator and accelerometer, or G-meter. Below the AOA and G-meter indicator is the radar altimeter. This instrument functions between 0 and 1,500 meters above ground and within 45 degrees of bank. Below the radar altimeter is mechanical devices indicator. This indicates the position of the landing gear, flaps, and air brake. To the right of the vertical velocity indicator is the engine RPM indicator. This indicates engine RPM as a percentage, where 100% indicates full military power, and anything greater represents afterburner in use. Arrow number 1 indicates the left engine, and arrow number 2 indicates the right engine. Below the engine RPM indicators are the exhaust gas temperature, EGT, gauges. These indicate the temperature of turbine exhaust gases in degrees Celsius. To the right of the EGT gauges is the fuel meter. This indicates fuel remaining. Finally, to the right of the fuel gauge is the ECRAN self-test system. Now that we've gone over basic HUD indications and flight instruments, let's discuss how to use this information to navigate along a flight route. The Su-27 has 4 navigation sub-modes, which can be cycled by pressing 1. The first sub-mode is indicated as nav on the HUD. It's used for visual flight rules flying, but not following a flight plan. The second sub-mode is indicated as en route on the HUD. It's designed to be used when following a flight plan to navigate through waypoints. In this mode, you can see the steer point airspeed and altitude indications above your current airspeed and altitude on the HUD. To cycle through waypoints, press left control and tilde. The third navigation sub-mode is indicated as return. It's designed to navigate to the initial landing approach point of the selected airfield. To cycle through airfields, press left control